On Wednesday, we left off with solving equations on page 19. We're going to pick that back up with example number 3. So don't call me after midnight. We have some D distributing that we can do. 2x plus 6 equals. Then on the right side, bring down that 2x and distribute the negative 6. So we're going to multiply everything in here times negative 6. So that would be negative 6x minus 30. Now we can split this so that we can combine like terms. We have 2x minus 6x. They are alike. So everything on the left, the 2x plus 6, can stay. That's going to be equal to negative 4x minus 30. Now we want to move the variables to the same side. So we're going to move this negative 4 by adding 4x on both sides. We simplify. That would be 6x plus 6 equals negative 4, positive 4 is 0, so bring down that negative 30. Now we need to add or subtract, so we're going to subtract 6. And this result would be, let's see, negative 6, positive 6, that's a 0, so bring down 6x equals negative 36. And that last step is to divide by 6. X equals negative 6. Number 4, we have a negative 3 times both of these. So that's our distribute. That'd be negative 12x minus 9, bring down the minus 7, equals 4 times each of these. That's our distributing again. That would be 24x plus 4 plus 50. Now split that and combine your like terms. On the left, we have negative 9 and negative 7, so keep that negative 12x. And combine those to get negative 16. On the right, we have negative 4 and positive 4 and positive 50. So keep that 24x and positive 54. Now we want to move our variables, so subtract 24x. Simplify. So here, negative and negative, we're combining, so a bigger negative, negative 36x minus 16 equals 54. Now we need to add or subtract, so get those plain numbers. That positive or negative 16 needs to become positive 16 on both sides. So negative 36x, we can cross out those 16s, and that equals 70. Now we need to divide. Last step, multiply or divide. We need to divide by negative 36. And here, this is going to be 1x equals 70 over negative 36. There's several things you could do. Both of these could be divided by 2, and if we divide them both by 2, that would be equal to 35 over negative 18. Or you could write it as a decimal. That would be negative 1.94 if you just put that in your calculator. Any of those answers would be acceptable. And finally, number 5. We do not have any parentheses, so no distributing. We can't combine any like terms. We can't move any variables because this is part of a fraction in the numerator. So what we have to do first is actually get rid of this division by 5. So we want to get rid of that first by doing the opposite. So that would be times 5 on both sides. So then 5 over 5 will cancel because that's 1 technically. So we have 2x minus 3 equals 20. Now we can complete this by adding 3 to get it away from that variable. So that would be, let's see, that would be 0. So 2x equals 23. And then divide by 2. So again, we have a fraction. Let's see, 23 divided by 2 is 11.5. And that's it. Now you have some examples to follow while you're practicing.